to the Batmobile.
Welcome to your channel, Jets and Fleet Gaming. I'm Jerry the Tree Whiz. How's it going, y'all? Today, I'm still out of town, but I'm filming this video early, so I thought it would be a good time to keep a promise to a commenter. He asked if I would make an all ice deck using every card that freezes, which this is kind of an appropriate time because I don't know when the balance changes are coming out, when the anti-freeze mega buff, the kind of freeze nerf is coming out, but what a better time to play an all freeze deck. So my thought behind this one would be just keep everybody frozen and then Dough Barrel and Magic Missiles, because that's just an almost overpowered combination with Dough Barrel and Magic Missiles. So let me get my headphones on and let's game. I typically like to have not a script, but I like to have an idea of what's going to happen for these videos. I like them to be episodic. I like us to feel like we're going somewhere, but I love when I get to just hang out and go off the cuff and play some games with you guys, or just by myself and then let you guys watch it. It feels like I'm with you guys somehow. I don't know. Strange how it works, but we're going to use this ice baby. See what goes down. Hopefully we can halt them in place. Speaking of halt in place, the Yeti was one of my favorite cards early on in the game. I just love the idea. He's a cool card, cool concept, cool artwork, cool everything about the Yeti. But I just think he might need a slight buff for us to be seeing him on top ladder and things like that. I think that kind of about all the high dough cards, that we don't see them much at the top of ladder because they are just so risky, or just maybe they could be a little tougher. I think I've said in the past that all the high dough cards maybe just could be a little more valuable. Pop down this Igloo because it's part of the ice deck. Hot tip about the Igloo: I'm pretty sure it's the only way to freeze cards that are in the air. Ah, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's do our missiles because that's how we're going to get tower damage. The Yeti is immune. Oh, that's the one thing we did not want to happen, is Troop Trap on the Yeti. That's another reason that high dough cards are just too risky. That's what takes out my Killbot the most. A lot of you guys who watch the channel know that I play a lot of Killbot. I get a lot of success with Killbot. Oh, a level 3. That's pretty cool. And there is my Ice Daddy. So he is immune. Oh, I didn't know the Snowflake had that big of a range. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, she changed targets. I did not know the Mad Scientist would retarget the Ice Grenade. Or maybe something happened that I didn't see. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I am having a bad time here. You are not going to do that, bro. I mean, I'm having a good time, but you know what I'm saying. Matter of speaking. Really unfortunate to have to go up against my own Yeti man. But we will. Yeti on Yeti violence going down right here. Gonna have to freeze him. Man. My strategy is not working, so an all freeze deck is cumbersome. I am also a cumbersome player, and I'm also trying to talk to my friends on the internet, which is y'all. Jeez Louise. What do we change here? I don't even want to finish this match. The Dough Barrel Missiles thing is ridiculous. This makes no sense. I was hoping I could be super defensive. You guys all know what I was hoping. You're probably not watching at this point. If you are, thanks. It's because we're friends, and this is decent content, right? Alright, I'm just going to let this guy get the win. Good game. I have a headache from this. So, this is my first video doing a deck. I don't even want to call it a deck challenge because I'm not the type of player that you want to see do a challenge. I just like to have fun. I like to come up with trials for you guys. I'm kind of an expert noob. That's what I would say. Or I don't want to say a pro noob. That's a good player who's out there. I know you're pro noob. What's up? There's a whole clan called pro noob. What's up? But I would say I am a very, very skilled noob. So we're not going to do the Magic Missiles. I wish I could have you guys just chime in the comments live and tell me what to do, because I don't know what will make this deck better. I'll just do the thing I always do and add teleport. So let's go by dough cost. Let's use teleport instead of Dough Barrel. Dough Barrel didn't really do much for us. And then we need some way to get some tower damage. So let's go with my piranhas from the sky, maybe. I have decent luck with piranhas. We don't have bananas, so we're not going to do the Psybuck bananas thing. Or should we do Psybuck bananas in this deck? Let's go Psybuck monkey on your back. How about that? Monkey on your back is 3 dough, so it should be right here. There it is. I can never see things with my feeble eyes. Alright, now we need... What did we need? Psybuck. He's 5, so he'll be right here. Thank you for hanging out with me, y'all. You can always let me know if you want me to edit stuff shorter. I do not mind. We got a thing going here.
Time to win.
It's cuter when it's the kiss emoji. That looks kind of weird. I can see myself. Regret doing that. I'll probably not edit that out. This is a part of life. I want to get one flute for you guys, so maybe Psybuck and bananas will be the key to this. That last guy just trashed my igloo. I never even go up against igloo, so maybe the igloo in itself is not good. I think I like the range that comes from the bunker, even though the igloo can freeze air. I don't have that issue too much. You know, it will be sad if I beat somebody with a random deck like this, because these are good players. I'm at 5,500 trophies. I shouldn't be able to just make an ice deck and beat somebody. So, still having fun. Still good. Life is good.
I'm here. I'm going. Gladly.
Let's just let him get to that tower. That was a waste of him, if you ask me. That was a waste of a Yeti as well. But it should distract them long enough for me to do some things. Ooh, we got really lucky that he didn't burn my Yetlings. Use your brain, man. Use your brain. Okay, now I can get my dough. And I'm about to go. What is going on, Yeti? Attack. Use your powers. Use your giant Yeti powers, man. Come on. Alright, so I know I should be doing this already, but Psybuck, bananas, do this. Let's go, baby. We gotta go. Okay, this is going a lot better than last game. Psybuck bananas is a better attack strategy for what we are doing at the moment. Freeze him, baby. Come on. There we go. That worked out. Woo! I thought this video was going to be a dud. First round was just a dud. If you've stuck with us so far, cool. We're using the snowflake. I want to get some igloo play. Let me get in my igloo. Igloo play. Don't go to iglooplay.com. Trust me. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. That's even a thing. Let's see how much this igloo tanks for us. Whammy! Ooh, a whole shot. Outrange my igloo? That stinks. That I don't like. That makes me wish I did not have the igloo and had the bunker. But this is an ice deck. Note to self, though, Psybuck outranges the stinking igloo. Don't like that. Man, was that guy frozen. He was so frozen he couldn't even breathe. Doom! There it goes. Oh, he got frozen from the snowflake. Let's see how this works. When does it blow up? How does she see the snowflake? I hate this. It seems like she even retarget. Let me heal up. Let's put a monkey on his back. We're going to get up in here. We're going to put a Psybuck here to kill them. Come on, baby. Teleport in. Oh, you saw that sweet teleport. He goes whammy, baby. Let's take out this Van gun. Whammy, baby. That was a good game. That was fun. I had a really good time. I think you could tell. Oh, I told you, Pocahontas. That was pretty close. I've got the best moves. All right. We got them Psybucks and bananas going down for the team. Sorry. Get it together, man. You're at work? No, I actually do have a real job. Kind of. You could call it a real job. I make real money, but it's not a real job. It's a real job. It's just a real cool job. But making YouTube videos is cool too, and I just like to do that because it's fun. It's a good time. You see that zap? Antifreeze Zap. That's not going to be as useful once Antifreeze is too. So that's an indirect buff to the spell Grounding Rod. Whammy. Man, we've got so much stuff immune to freeze. Why would you play that, Buster? Oh, Troop Trap. She's going to see my invisible mind. Dadgummit, all that went to crap. That's okay, though. Put a monkey on your back. Put a monkey on your back. What you going to do when a monkey on your back? Man, I'm getting way too hyped. But I'm also going to be out of town tomorrow, so I know I'm not going to be with you guys until Sunday. So thanks for being here with me now. Dang, I really hate that he got my Yeti like that. And he's got some serious tower damage, which I do not like. I wish I had Nightfall, but at least she's not doing the kind of damage that you'd expect. Alright, so I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to drop my Yetlings. I'm going to use my Antifreeze. I'm going to put Buck in here. Use this. I'm going to heal myself. And I need bananas. Come on, I need bananas. 3. Where's 3? 3. Let's go. Bananas. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's serious. Way to go, Buck. You can take a whole tower with Psybuck and bananas. You just got to crank the vibe, Joby. Oh, I am going to die. But we took that tower. That was fun. We don't have no hope. I wanted my Yetlings to get the commander. Come on, don't attack me. I am here for the party. Hide out in my little igloo and let him take that tower. Not a fan. Just keep throwing at my igloo. Don't care. Back in the igloo. Go on, Psybuck. Do your teleport. Get him for me. Alright, sweet. The igloo kind of saved us for a small moment in time. We need to keep freezing. We need to keep anti-freezing. Oh, that was a good play. Disabled my tower, and he bopped me. Ladies and gentlemen, I had fun playing this deck for a bit. A lot of freeze. A lot of freeze. A lot of cards I've never, ever played before. Never played the Igloo. Never played the Snowflake. But I'm not making excuses. This was fun. Maybe we'll do some more just Jerry plays, TreeWiz plays, deck recommendations type stuff. I definitely want to be playing good decks. I don't always like just playing mashup decks, but it was cool to see some different freeze mechanics and talk to you guys about it. But hopefully we can get some good suggestions and some really good decks. You guys are so tired of my Killbot Vanish, but man, do I have a great Killbot Vanish replay where I just keep pulling Killbots back and just you vanish the Killbot at the last second. I know I've beaten the dead horse with that, but I love the Killbot Vanish, and everybody really wants Killbot nerfed, but Killbot Vanish is going to be tough no matter what you do. I really want to see some other cool deck suggestions. Sir, Your Bomb, that's a card I don't think many people know the mechanics of. We got a bunch of that stuff coming soon. Troop Trap is a card that if you're annoyed by Killbot and you're annoyed by big cards like that, use Troop Trap, but still, it really only comes in handy when you're playing at that mid-ladder and you see a lot of those cards like the Yeti. Notice the 2 matches I lost. Okay, we just played 3 matches. The 2 matches I lost, my Yeti got Troop Trapped. Keep that in mind, y'all. Once again, I'm here for the party, y'all, and you're the party from the bottom of my heart to the top of my head, which has a splinter in it from a palm tree, which is crazy. Hopefully it gets better. Maybe it'll get infected and we can watch my forehead dissolve on camera. From the bottom of my heart to the top of my palm tree splintered head, peace.
To the Batmobile.